We've all heard the advice, right? If you want to stay healthy as you get older, just walk more. But what if that's not the whole story? According to an orthopedic surgeon with 40 years of experience, that advice isn't just incomplete, it could be leaving you vulnerable. He's identified 7 specific movements that are absolutely crucial for protecting your independence after 65, and that's exactly what we're breaking down today.
And here's the core of the issue, coming straight from Dr. Thomas. Look, he's not saying walking is bad. It's great for your heart, for your mood, but it just doesn't hit the things that really start to decline with age. It won't rebuild the muscle you need to get out of a low chair. It won't sharpen that split-second reaction time to catch yourself if you stumble. And it doesn't do a thing to retrain the very balance systems that are silently fading.
So if walking isn't the complete answer, what is? What are these silent declines he's talking about? And, more importantly, what can we actually do about them? Okay, so let's dig into the why behind all this. There are a couple of specific biological processes that really kick into high gear after 65, and your daily walk just isn't designed to fight them. We're going to focus on 2 of the biggest ones, something called proprioception and another called sarcopenia. First, let's talk about proprioception. The easiest way to think about this is like your body's own internal GPS. It's that magic system that lets you walk through a dark room without bumping into everything. But as we get older, the signals from your feet and legs can get a little, fuzzier, slower. And that's why you might suddenly feel unsteady on uneven ground, even if your legs still feel plenty strong.
And then you've got this one, sarcopenia. Now this isn't just about feeling a little weaker. No, this is a real measurable loss of muscle mass and, even more critically, muscle strength. It's the reason why pushing yourself up from a deep, comfy sofa suddenly feels like a workout.
And check this out. This is not a slow, gentle slope. The rate of strength loss can be up to 3% every single year. I mean, think about that. Over 10 years, that's almost a third of your functional strength, just gone if you're not actively doing something to stop it.
This brings us to a really crucial idea. Walking is great at building slow, endurance-type strength, but what actually stops you from falling? That's reactive strength. It's the ability to fire your muscles instantly to catch your balance. A trip or a stumble happens in a fraction of a second, and that's the kind of power you desperately need to train. So, how do we train all these things? How do we fight back? Well, this is where we get to the solution. And it's not just a random list of exercises. It's a complete system designed by Dr. Thomas to directly target your proprioception, stop sarcopenia, and build that vital reactive strength. First up is the heel-to-toe walk. This one is designed to directly attack that decline in proprioception. It's literally like retuning your body's GPS, forcing your brain to reconnect with your feet and sharpen that signal. To do it safely, you want to stand near a wall or a countertop for support. And here's the trick. Look straight ahead, not down at your feet. Take slow, careful steps. Now, Dr. Thomas says the most important thing here is this. If you feel a little wobbly, that's actually a good thing. That wobble is your nervous system waking up and recalibrating. It's working.
Next up, the chair stand. And believe it or not, this simple little movement is one of the most powerful predictors of long-term independence. Why? Well, because it uses the exact muscle groups you rely on for dozens of tasks every single day.
I mean, listen to what Dr. Thomas says here. Your ability to do this tells him more than a lot of fancy medical tests. This is the strength to get out of bed, to stand up from the dinner table, to get out of a car. It is quite literally the strength of autonomy. Now, the technique here is key. You sit tall, cross your arms. That's so you don't cheat by pushing off your knees, and then drive through your heels to stand up. But the real magic, the part that rebuilds muscle, is lowering yourself back down, slowly and with control. Don't just flop back into the chair. Number 3 is the standing hip circle. Now this is fascinating. Dr. Thomas points out that most falls don't actually happen when you're walking straight ahead. They happen from a slip to the side or an unexpected twist. This exercise specifically targets those little stabilizing muscles around your hips that prevent exactly that kind of fall. So you'll hold onto a chair for balance and just draw slow, controlled circles in the air with your knee. Think of it like you're oiling a stiff hinge. This movement wakes up and strengthens all those muscles responsible for your side-to-side stability, basically teaching your body how to catch itself. Okay, the last 4 exercises really complete this whole stability system. You've got the isometric wall press, which builds that split-second reactive strength without putting any stress on your joints. Then there's the single leg balance. This one's a test and a training tool all in one.
The step up on a low step gives you back the power to handle curbs and stairs with confidence. And finally, gentle core bracing, which shores up that deep internal foundation that makes every single other movement you do safer and stronger.
So let's just pull this all together. See, these 7 movements, they're not just a random collection of exercises. They're a complete, unified system. Think of it as your daily toolkit for protecting your independence.
And you can see right here how direct the connection is between each movement and your real life. That heel-to-toe walk helps you navigate a bumpy lawn. The chair stand makes sure you can always get out of a low car. The step up gives you back the freedom to tackle stairs without even thinking about it. Every single one has a clear, real-world purpose.
Ultimately, this is probably the most powerful message from Dr. Thomas's 4 decades of experience. Your physical decline is not an inevitable part of a birthday. Improvement is always possible. Your future isn't set in stone. It's built one small, purposeful action at a time.
So just remember, your age doesn't decide your mobility. Your daily choices do. The power to stay strong, to stay stable, to stay independent, it really is in your hands. The only real question is, what will you choose today?